Hidden deep within the Himalayas, this valley remains untouched by the modern world. The raw power of the landscape is humbling.
This is Nar Phu, a testament to resilience, built directly into the tower.
¡Te voy a alcanzar!
¡Te voy a alcanzar! ¡Rápido, Andy!
In Nar Phu, survival does not begin with the mountain. It begins with the people who refuse to leave it.
His face carries more history than any written record. Winters that buried the path, storms that silenced.
Every thread she twists is memory woven into survival, a quiet ritual repeated through generations.
For the children, the cliff is not danger. It is simply home.
Balance is learned early. One careless step could mean everything, yet fear has no permanent place in daily life.
Inside these walls, warmth is measured not in temperature, but in presence.
Tradition here is not preserved for tourists. It is worn against the cold.
Knowledge is not taught in classrooms. It is passed quietly from hand to hand, from storm to storm.
As the sun falls behind the Himalayas, Nar Phu does not grow silent. It gathers itself.
In a world that moves faster every year, Nar Phu endures, not because it resists change, but because
Then winter arrives without warning. The path that once connected Nar Phu to the outside world.
there are no supply trucks, no rescue teams, no emergency exits. When
The edge they once walked with confidence now becomes a wall of white silence.
Inside, warmth becomes currency. Firewood is counted, barley is measured. Every decision matters.
The river that once carried trade now carries nothing. Isolation here is not symbolic, it is absolute.
Even the animals understand. Survival is no longer about movement. It is about endurance.
Hunger is not dramatic here. It is quiet, disciplined, managed day by day.
Above the village, the mountains remain indifferent. Winter does not hurry. It does not negotiate. For 6 months, Nar Phu stands alone, not abandoned, not forgotten, simply cut off. When the path disappears and the valley falls silent, the people of Nar Phu do not look outward. They look upward.
The climb is not easy. At this altitude,
Every rotation carries a prayer, not for wealth, not for comfort, but for endurance.
Inside these walls, the storm outside becomes distant.
Fire here is not only warmth, it is presence, a reminder that light survives even the longest winter.
In isolation, belief becomes structure. It holds the community together when roads cannot.
The mountains do not answer prayers, but they listen.
These flags have faced decades of storms. Like the people below, they remain. Faith does not melt the snow. It does not clear the path. It simply gives them the strength to wait. In the heart of the Himalayas, where isolation lasts half the year, survival is not only...
Even in the deepest winter, the sheep must move. Survival does not pause for storms. Each step is measured, each movement calculated. One mistake here is final.
The animals feel the cold before the people do. Their survival is tied together, shepherd and flock. The path they walk in summer becomes a blade of ice in winter.
He reads the mountains the way others read books. The sky speaks. The wind warns.
These hands have held the same staff through decades of storms.
When the storm grows too strong, they retreat. Stone becomes shelter. Silence becomes strategy.
In Nar Phu, children do not inherit comfort.
They inherit responsibility.
As darkness descends, the valley grows quiet. But the work is never finished.
In this frozen world, survival is not heroic. It is daily.
At the peak of winter, Nar Phu does not fight the mountain. It waits.
The road is no longer a path. It is memory.
Inside, time slows. Days blend into nights. The storm becomes background to survival.
Every effort feels temporary. The mountain reclaims what is moved.
Even the prayers seem quieter now.
The animals sense what humans already know. Winter has no mercy.
In isolation, there is no audience, no applause, only endurance.
The silence is not empty. It is heavy.
For months, Nar Phu exists suspended between earth and sky, cut off, unseen, yet unbroken.
Winter does not leave in a single moment.
The first sign is not warmth. It is water.
The river begins to speak again. After months of wait, even lighter fabric feels like freedom. Inside the homes, the air changes first. The fire burns less fiercely. The walls feel less cold.
For the children, winter fades faster than memory.
Even the flags seem lighter.
The road is not yet open, but it is visible.
In the Himalayas, survival is not measured by victory over winter, but by witnessing its end.
After 6 months of silence, the valley begins to breathe again.
The path that vanished beneath winter slowly returns, not rebuilt, but revealed.
What was once uncertain becomes solid again.
And then, after isolation, the first sign of the outside world appears.
Contact is not dramatic here. It is quiet, measured, observed.
The homes feel different now, lighter, as if stone itself has exhaled.
Life resumes not with celebration, but with continuity.
The prayers remain. But now they flutter in open air.
Nar Phu is no longer cut off, but it is unchanged. In the Himalayas, isolation is not a tragedy. It is a season. And when the world returns,